And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to Koi Place Tarot. My name is Koi, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. Don't mind the orange. This is for a costume later. I really hope that it comes out good. But besides that, what we're looking at in this round of reads is going to be your first and last for the month of November. Right, we're moving from October into November, and with that, as one ending comes, another a new beginning starts. So in the top, we have all the aces of each respective element: water, earth, fire, and air, representing newness, potential, opportunities that may lay afoot, things like that. In the bottom, in the corresponding tens, culminations, ultimatums, endings, just things that we have come to naturally. As a preamble to the read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, Taurus, even when it gets difficult in the read, understand as your tarot card reader, I'm here to sit with you through the tough times too. Not just the pretty, blah, 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 light work, blah, 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 fun stuff. I would be doing you a disservice and injustice if that was the only thing that we talked about here. So follow along with me in your first and last for the month of November, Taurus, and yeah, let's see what the cards say. Starting with your Ace of Cups over here, show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus in this read. What about emotional fulfillment? What makes our cup runneth over? Well, that was quick. Yeah, Ten of Swords. The conclusions of a painful end. We're okay now. We're good. I wonder what that has to deal with. What couples that Ten of Swords underneath the Ace of Cups? What are the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus in this read? Okay. To the Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and Hierophant. That's your card. I like that. Well, I'm not saying somebody gave themselves the roughest pep talk ever, but there's a Taurus here, because Hierophant card Taurus, that's you, dead center, dead first of your read, saying, we got to get it together out here. That King of Swords, we swing rightfully, we aim for victory. That Ten of Swords, something got to come to a conclusive end. I'm looking at Taurus right now, who their emotional fulfillment right now is saying, no regression. Let's be honest with who we are right now and where we want to be. It's the roughest pep talk ever, but you're doing it with a purpose. Why? Because you're trying to remember the good things alongside the things that you feel that you need a little bit of work on. I like that. That's growth. To the Ace of Pentacles, your home element of Earth. Show the cards that we can see, please, for Taurus. What of new opportunity abound? Define the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus in this read, please. That's a break. What are we running from? We're saying that thing brings us fulfillment. And yeah, that could have been bad shuffling, but I have a feeling there's a lot more to it than that. Because if we're saying we're, trying to do better, what will give us the most amount of emotional fulfillment is the prospect of better. Then we should be approaching this almost with open arms. So why are we hesitant? Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus in their read. What defines the Ace of Pentacles? Seven of Cups. Okay, that makes more sense. What joins the Seven of Cups? The notion of possibility, High Priestess, the internal knowing, trusting our own inner voice. Three of Pentacles, a workable relationship dynamic. Here, I don't just mean intimate partner, Taurus. What I'm saying is, can we be friends? Can I put a better foot forward to be more collaborative? I'm actually looking to the prospect of pushing my boundaries and trying to experience the new with a better environment around me. right? That's a new opportunity. Okay, that makes sense why it was hard to define, because that's more of an abstract, right? I'm saying that because of the High Priestess next to that Seven of Cups, right? The High Priestess representing, hey, I can trust my inner voice. I know this is right for me right now. I'm not going to run away from it. The Seven of Cups here. Okay, if I'm saying that I can change, I'm actually putting myself through like emotional boot camp right now to try and change. And that's the best thing I can do. This is the goal that I'm aiming for. I can trust that as a good decision. Then, well, what makes me likable? And I think we're sitting with that tough question because we're trying not to get rid of the good parts of ourselves with that emotional fulfillment of saying there's the ideal me and there's the me that I would want to be friends with, right? What boundaries are we pushing when we want to aim for more? To the Ace of Wands, the driving energy behind the human spirit, what pushes us forward? Show Taurus the cards I need to see, please. Oh, nice. However, it did not touch the board, so I will not take. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ace of Wands in this read today. To the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. New opportunity explored. Again, kind of like a circular conversation right now, but again, to say that I'm comfortable with this also shows that we're pushing this boundary of what we're trying to end over here. So it makes sense why it's a bit repetitive, Taurus, but understand every repetition is meant to drive that point home. Four of Pentacles, holding on. How so? What are we gripping on to? Chariot. There we go, card of Cancer. Accepting all parts of this journey, it means, yeah, I'm going to roll with the punches. That's the easiest way I can put it, Taurus. I'm going to accept all parts, all emotions that are coming at once, and saying that there's things that I want to hold on to and things that I want to pursue. Let my spirit flow in the direction that it should, and I'll find what I need to. It's hard because that's not a definitive answer, but it's the first time where we're more gripped with the idea rather than latching on to these are individual people or opportunities that, oh, that would be idealistic versus what I actually want. For the first time, gaining control means letting go of it. It's almost counterintuitive, right? To the Ace of Swords. What is significant of the Ace of Swords? The truth and by extension a challenge for Taurus in this read. First and last, November. What are the cards we need to see, please, for Taurus in this read today? To the Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups. Good. We're coming from the right place with this, which is something I was kind of questioning earlier because, again, the logic was right, but do we feel it? No. The truth is, when we get past all, our internal defense mechanisms, all the barriers, all the excuses, then we come to a conclusion, Taurus, where, no, I'm doing this because I want to. I'm doing this because I want better. I'm doing this because I believe I deserve better. Now, what does better actually look like? Queen of Swords, matching that king over there, but with knowledge comes truth. And that is set by the Ace of Wands. All these things playing back into each other. But the time is now. I want to try making friends with the people I always saw around who I thought they were cool. I want to try out the goals I was aiming for. What have I been leaving behind just to be, copacetic and pleasing acquaintances with others? What will I do to actually push me and find what me needs? Underneath it all, Three of Wands, the anticipation of the horizon. And yeah, it's a good thing. I know it's difficult to experience, this new and sudden energetic wave of, putting yourself out there, putting yourself into action. And simultaneously, if you're saying that's where you need to be right now, then you're also driving yourself to a lesson you want to learn, right? Everything has purpose attached to it. Going now to the Ten of Cups. Define harmony and synchronization for Taurus in the read. What defines the Ten of Cups for Taurus in the read today? Because again, I'm looking at a Taurus who is really challenging themselves to put themselves out there, be more social, but also kind of rediscover themselves again. Not just the likable, idealistic, maybe the persona online that people may appreciate, but who is me now? To that Ten of Cups. Four of Wands. Okay, what's going along with that Four of Wands? Judgment. Yep, divine timing and intervention. How so? Seven of Wands. Maybe part of us is trying to find a significant other, but here the significant other, and I'm saying this because this is being coupled with judgment right now, we will not let it in until we become the version of ourselves that we would see in that relational dynamic, right? And that's why, again, we're seeing so many, even if we don't have the tangible material proof of it, Taurus, we're saying that right now is the best opportunity to get there. That Four of Wands, and that Seven of Wands is sandwiching judgment. And judgment being the second highest of all arcana, it represents there was no better perfect timing, no better perfect lesson than to learn of what is here and now. Between that Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands, we take up a defensive posture and we're trying to make ourselves get out and have an open stance. Right. And that's how we if we were aiming for that, a significant or intimate partner, or just aiming for a happy life and a happy home, what does that mean to me? It means that I understand what defensiveness is, but I also understand what it means to be open as well. To the Ten of Pentacles. What about the foundation of the Tree of Life? Real the cards that we need to see, please, upon Taurus' Ten of Pentacles in this read. What are the cards we need to see, please, for Taurus in this read today? Justice, card of Libra. Okay. So when I look back and I'm able to, experience everything in hindsight, I can understand how things played out, right? I understand why I went on this journey, and being able to say it was all worth it is something that I want to be comfortable with in the long term. It may not feel right now, but eventually it will. Ten of Pentacles again. That what is meant to happen, the change that I'm evolving and going through right now, is actually meant to be this way. How do we get comfortable with the things we have no control over? Ace of Swords, we find our truth. But no regret and losing doubt day by day. I won't want to say no doubt, right? But we're finding our truth more and more as we push ourselves to be more and more. To the Ten of Wands, reveal what is significant of the Ten of Wands, the burdens that we carry on our back, the light that guides the pathway. Show us the cards that we need to see, please. Why all these torches are carried for Taurus and their reading. Ten of Swords. Okay. And so I'm tying it very much back to that Ten of Swords. We're going to get to this one in a second. The notion of, no, this has to end. I'm not going to make an excuse about it anymore. I'm not going to, try to butter it up or pretend that things are better than they actually are. I'm going to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Let's sit with it. I got nothing better to do right now than to do that. King of Wands, that the right decision is doing that. Sitting with the uncomfortable, trying to force ourselves into that energetic state of transformation. King of Swords, popping out again. And yeah, that came right next to that Ten of Swords over there. The King of Swords, again, once I can sit with the uncomfortable and know that that's the right thing to do, I can take tangible action upon it. No second guessing. Boom. Here's where we are. And boom. Here's where we want to be. Okay. For the Ten of Swords, what about sharp conclusions that are made? Reveal the Ten of Swords for Taurus in their reading. This last Ten of Swords over here. Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to get comfortable with this uncomfortable. I'm going to try to learn what's going on here. I'm going to embrace what that means. Three of Pentacles. And that came out earlier, I believe. Yes, over here. with that High Priestess. With this sudden and abrupt change, I'm not going to let it defeat me. In fact, I'm going to put myself out there just like kindergartners meeting each other, right? That level of openness where, no, this is who I am. This is who I'm becoming. I hope you want to be my friend. I hope you like me. If you don't, that's okay. We don't always have to be friends, but hey, at least I tried, right? There's a level of unnearing optimism, but also an increased level of openness that makes you say, no, I'm not going to retreat into my shell. I'm not going to just say, well, this is the way things are. I'm not going to budge on that. Instead, I'm pushing myself to try to be not something collaborative, but the friend that I would want. Four of Cups. And eventually we have to address that dissatisfaction one day of what have we barred ourselves from that's keeping us from the answers that we need. Underneath it all, Two of Wands. Why did I do that? Two of Wands here. Intentionality, or what we want to push forward and what we want to find. So we had Ace of Wands earlier in the read, but Three of Wands representing, okay, whatever is coming on the horizon, it's actually closer than we think. It's coming in way faster than we originally anticipated. Mass extension and growth. And the Two of Wands, one energetic resource, another energetic resource. We put these two wands together across from each other. They kind of look like a goalpost, right? As if we were playing sports. So the intentionality of being excited of the future that we are making. To find the major arcana strewn across the table for Taurus in their read, we first look at the Hierophant, them. Big bull. Why did we pull the Hierophant in this read of the Hierophant? Show the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus. We start with the Hierophant. Why them? And what is the big spiritual gain had from it? Eight of Cups. And again, I'm saying, just like I said earlier when we opened, there's just this hard level of like brutal coaching of saying, we're not going to do that again. We're not making excuses. We're not going to go back. We're not going to try to excuse, less than what we deserve or awful behavior. We're just not. And in saying that we're not regressing, we also have to keep up with the standard of what we're setting for ourselves. Okay, to the High Priestess. Eight of Pentacles. Mastery and trusting in my own voice to say that this is right, but also, even if I don't know everything about what I'm doing, I know that it's still worth it. To the Chariot. Six of Pentacles. Maybe monetary, who knows? But I think more so in this read, Taurus, we are accepting all parts of this journey and we're taking it in stride. We understand that everything has a purpose. And if we don't glean the answer immediately, we know that it will come. Long story short, when it comes to what we're doing and how we move forward, we're also saying, hey, I'm going to believe in all the opportunity if I can get that right within me. Next, Judgment. King of Wands. The proper measurement of what and where we should be. And so when we can let our defenses down, maybe let a little bit of love or a little bit of prospect in for ourselves, we understand that, no, I don't always have to have my guard up. And yes, it is okay not to. To Justice, the card of Libra. King of Swords. I think we pulled that, 3 separate times in this read. The best thing to do is to trust that everything will balance out. And I know this. I also know that it's hard, but I know above all, it will all be worth it in the end. I'll be able to look back in the grand scheme of things and say, that's why that happened. And was there anything else? No. Okay. Show us resolution for Taurus in this read. Oh, nice cards, but they did not hit the table, so I can't take them. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus in this read in space of resolution. What is the space of resolution for Taurus in their read today? Hierophant, the card of Taurus, finding ourselves, finding our purpose, a lot of finding me all over again. The Sun, the happiest I've ever been, the happiest I'm going to continue to be. Underneath it all, The Empress, the highest evolution of me, the best version of the self has yet to come. I like this. I like this a lot. So what do we see in your read today, Taurus? There's somebody who's saying no more, we could do better. And the person that they're saying it to is themselves. This is the hardest self-pep talk I've ever seen, but simultaneously, we're doing it because we know that we want to evolve. I'm looking at Taurus today who's saying all this possibility, the things I have to leave behind, the things I'm changing and finding purpose within myself, the coincidence of all this timing and everything that's surrounding me. No, it's about time. And I want to engage with that. I want to be fully present for that. I'm going to accept whatever changes are happening within and beyond my control. And above all, I want to be happy again. Now, what does it mean to do that on my terms are undecided for me. The best is yet to come if I'm able to look for it. That's why having you read today, Taurus. Again, this is making me happy for you. I hope this conversation helped. And yeah, let's find our own answers. And if this is the method that you're using, understand that too has a purpose. I hope you find your purpose well. Take care, okay? See ya.